185 pounds, fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, representing the Sex Bombs, Davey Vega!
Favorite is? What was that?
Here we go for corner match, no elimination style. We got returns, we got debuts, we've got a lot of interesting personalities in this contest.
Well, for a second there, it looks like Tyson Dux trying to start it off exactly the way he did last month, but they were ready for it this time. Davey Vega, of course, the familiar face, a guy who's been looking to break out. Tyson Dux, a longtime veteran who finally made his AIW debut last month and made quite an impression. Shane Hollister, of course, as they said, making his long-awaited return. This is a guy who in 2007, 2008, very early in his career, Leonard, was seen quite frequently here at AIW as a running mate with then Intense Division champion Tyler Black, who of course these days known to many as Seth Rollins.
And right now, these two, maybe a dream match of sorts that many people around the world would love to see. I think a first-time encounter between these two, Dux and Hollister, lacing into each other.
Well, and Shane Hollister definitely has come into his own since the last time we saw him here at Absolute Intense Wrestling. He's developed quite a following, spent some time on the shelf with an injury, has made a return, has got quite a bit of momentum in his favor. But right now, Tyson Dux, as I said, no rookie by any means, has been looking to use AIW to get the recognition that some of the other Canadians that have come through here have. But right now it's Hollister looking to take to the air. Suicide dive, taking out Tyson Dux.
Now Davey Vega in the ring. He won the multi-man match at our last event.
And that suicide, I believe, into the tornado DDT. And you hear the reaction. Davey Vega is definitely a man who over the years was slow to start with the AEW crowd, but has really gained recognition. He's a guy, you hear me every time he's out here, Leonard, criminally underrated and underknown in professional wrestling.
Wow, look at that by Trevor Lee!
Speaking of underrated and underknown, Trevor Lee showing just why he's making his AIW debut.
This young man, 20 years old. The future is so bright for this young man. And a victory here tonight at Gauntlet for the Gold 9 is going to cement him a position moving out of North Carolina, coming to the Midwest. He's going to blow up with a victory here. Oh, my God.
Dux now back in the ring. Bringing Trevor Lee back in now. Dux looking at the momentum, but Lee ready for him. Did you see the flip into the power slam? And these fans are on their feet.
I think we're going to have to stand up here too, man.
Trevor Lee doing his best to make sure he becomes a mainstay in Absolute Intense Wrestling. These four men have seen what these scrambles have brought, the attention it's brought. And they are looking to bring it all. I've called it recently Absolute Intense Wrestling, one of the fastest rising promotions in professional wrestling. Whoa. And these four men understand that. Did you see Trevor Lee's head snap back?
I certainly do. Davey Vega now in looking to take advantage. And I don't know if trading shots, wow. With Shane Hollister is going to be a winning proposition for anyone in this contest.
And Shane Hollister was showing that increased intensity, showing that he's not anyone's lackey anymore. But just like that, Vega catching him with the German suplex. Now it's Vega and Tyson Dux. And you gotta wonder, hell, I was gonna say you gotta wonder if Louis Linden's back there watching it, worried about a threat to his Intense Division title. You don't think Michael Elgin's back there with the way these four guys are going right now?
Well, I think everybody on the AIW roster is watching this match worried about their spot with these four guys killing each other.
And look at Davey Vega trying to fight Dux off. Hollister catching him. So he looked to mount the corner, And it's Dux. We saw him snap off all those Death Valley drivers, and
No way!
Tyson Dux now has Shane Hollister and Davey Vega up. Death Valley driver on both men, and now listen to the fans behind Tyson Dux. This crowd is losing their minds, Leonard. I think I might be too.
Oh, look at that by Trevor Lee spitting at Tyson Dux, suckering him in. And now just deliver that knee right upside the head.
Did you hear the impact? Delivering that knee through the turnbuckle into the head. But Dux right back to his feet, palm straight, dropping Lee on the top rope. And now heading up, the veteran, who, as he pointed out to us earlier tonight, has been so close so many times to breaking out in this industry. This opportunity is not lost on Tyson Dux, and look at him lariat both men.
He is in this match like a man possessed. It's not a four-way match, it's three guys against him from the looks of it.
Dux, I talked about Davey Vega being criminally underrated, underknown. Tyson Dux, all you have to do is ask the guy. He's been one of the best unknown professional wrestlers in this business for years now. Trevor Lee looking to take advantage of these veterans. I mean, let's face it, you talked about how young he is, just 20 years old. I mean, the guys he's in there with have been at this for years. These are guys who have been fighting for the spots that they have today, fighting for the recognition that they're just now finally getting. And here's this young guy coming in and getting his shot. And he's showing exactly why. Look at him setting Shane Hollister up and over the top, Davey Vega in and eats the back elbow.
And look at that, just so quick. He's really put together, really powerful. Trevor Lee gut wrench suplex. Only two, says referee Jake Clemens.
Look at
You know, I mentioned before about Matt Cross's beard, how I was jealous of it. I'm not jealous of Trevor Lee's beard. That's a ratty looking beard like mine.
Oh, and look at him taking a little bit too much time. Shane Hollister, I mean, you want to talk about a different competitor. I talked about how we saw him years ago with Tyler Black. This is a completely different Shane Hollister, and after a move like that, I think we're going to be looking at a completely different Trevor Lee just getting his brain scrambled. Hollister quick to make the save, though.
And Hollister taking his time, as we saw there before, letting Davey Vega do the damage, turn his back, and then coming in with the strike.
But Vega with that jawbreaker. I mean, we talk about how the other three are looking to use AIW to make impressions in professional wrestling. Hollister with that tombstone. Dux with the ear clap, looking to disorient him, looking to send that balance off. DVD into the bottom turnbuckle. Dux stepping over, cover, and Tyson Dux pulls it off.